Hey folks, welcome back. Done a video yesterday. Wasn't great news. Car was fucked up, as I put it. Well, guess what? That's my happy face. Picked the car up earlier. Everything covered by warranty. It was like $2,500, all covered. Said about what the problem was when we went in there, and then it said remove throwout bearing, failed. Let's have a look. Yeah, removed transmission for further inspection of clutch components. Found throwout bearing failed, also causing it not to slide smoothly on the transmission snout. Found clutch disc material throughout bell housing and pressure plate and flywheel have hot spots. So the pressure plate and flywheel have hot spots. Clean bell housing and lubricated fork. R&R flywheel, I guess replaced and repaired flywheel. Throwout bearing, clutch disc and pressure plate assembly. Road tested vehicle with no noises heard. Vehicle is operating as designed. Well, guess what? It ain't operating as designed. It's operating fucking brilliantly. Better than it was designed, or unless that was how it was designed. But the clutch is just awesome. The clutch before was real hard. It was like I hear other people say about it that it's got quite a meaty feel to it, quite stiff. Well, it ain't like that no more. And my first to second gear change is a lot better. Well, when I say a lot better, it's night and day better. It's I don't get that joltiness. The clutch is it's just got so much feel to it. It just feels like so light and usable. Oh wow, it's amazing. It's hard to put it into words. You've really got to feel it to believe it. But this is how the car should have been. And I thought that clutch was just how the car felt, or how it was meant to feel, how it was built. I've heard other people talk about it. And it was quite a stiff clutch, and it didn't really worry me too much. But I always had that first to second little jolt when I let the clutch out, and I thought it was just me. I thought it was, me not having the finesse to do it properly. Well, it wasn't me. I was going to say I drove manual for many years, going back 10 years or more. But yeah, I thought it was just me getting back into it, but it's not. It was the car. And if you remember the 0 to 60 pulls that I done, and every time I'd shift from first to second, I'd get that jolt, and it was like I couldn't do it properly, and I kept saying about it. I'm not going to do a 0 to 60 pull because I'm not running the car in, but I'm just taking it easy for a little bit. Just let these parts gel. They didn't tell me to do that, or I've not found out from anywhere else to do that. But it just kind of feels right just to let them bed in. So I'll take the next, I don't know, 50 to 100 miles, just chill out a little. And but yeah, the whole car is so much smoother. Coming home, I was stuck in traffic. First gear, as you put away, and then completely let out the clutch. Normally I would get, well, say 1 out of 3 times I'd get a bunny hop. Not real bad, but just a little jolting bunny hop. It's completely gone. I've got complete feel with the pedal. You let it out, it's smooth. First gear feels so much better. The other gears, everything else just feels different. The power feels smoother. I did get on the power a little bit earlier. I was in 4th gear and I came out of a corner. I was doing about 70 miles an hour and I stuck my foot down, and it just took off. I was like, holy crap, it put a huge smile on my face. I mean, is that normal? Should it feel different just having I guess it would. I mean, I don't know. But it's, yeah, the car's night and day better. So I thought I'd make this video, and I am really happy now. Everything taken care of. They even give me a little ticket to go get the car washed afterwards. So I went down to the local car wash there and showed them my receipt, and they said, yep, go on through. They gave me the full works, which is normally like $20. So I got that. I got the car cleaned as well. But as for the dealership, just superb. I thought I was going to be down for at least a week. They found out what it was. They ordered the parts, got the parts the next day, put them on, finished it mid-afternoon, car back to me. And he apologised that it took an extra day because they were working on somebody else's car that had a transmission issue. And I was like, wow, well, I didn't expect it back this week. So really great. Again, that's Johnson Subaru of Cary, North Carolina. I dealt with Matt in the service department, and really looked after me. Just so simple to do. You know, I thought I was going to have to jump through hoops or threaten somebody to get shit done, but it wasn't like that. They even apologised, because on the original ticket it said it'd take about 15 minutes to find the problem, and he apologised about that. And I was like, don't worry about it. You couldn't find that in 15 minutes. We all thought it was something else. So yeah, real good. Johnson Subaru of Cary. We just bought a Crosstrek from them. I bought my BRZ from them. I didn't buy this car. I think I mentioned this in the last video. I didn't buy this car from them because there wasn't no more 2016s around, and I had to go to Virginia for, well, there was 2016s, just not this package, this colour. And I'd have had to have waited for 2017, and I wasn't waiting. This one was $2,000 off sticker as well. So I went to Virginia to get it. So, but yeah, great people. Can't really say much more. Just as happy as shit. Oh, listen to that exhaust. Love that pop. Man, it's just so easy. It's just, oh wow. Oh, that exhaust sounds fucking awesome. But yeah, I took off the access port when I first took it into them, because I was like, well, out of sight, out of mind. I was a little worried about it. You know, you hear these horror stories of people getting that access port and then taking it in for something and they just deny their warranty. I never had none of that issue. I took the access port off before, didn't uninstall it, just unplugged it. Because they know, if they want to find out, they know whether you've had one on there or not. They can see how many times the car's been started, and it's done 11,000 miles. If it's only been started 3 times, it would kind of throw up the flags a little bit. But I kind of had that in the back of my mind, but they were fine, no problem at all. So kind of eases my mind if anything else was to go wrong with the car. Obviously, if it was to throw a piston or something went wrong with the injectors, I think then some questions would be asked, and fair enough, I'd put my hand up and say, yeah, the extra power could have caused it, and although I'd be severely out of pocket, you've got to pay to play, right? You want these mods, I spent 33 grand on this car. That's 33 grand, that's a lot of money. It's a lot of money to me. I'm not rich, I'm not well off, I'm just a normal middle class working class guy. And yeah, 33,000 is a lot of money. But when you have got it and you've bought the car, it's like, well, let's take this $33,000 car and just let's make it a little better. I've done the same with the BRZ. I avoided that warranty after year after I had it. Put the turbo on it. Didn't even give it a second thought. Just done it. You know, and other people said, oh, I'm going to wait 3 years to put a turbo on it. You wait fucking 3 years, you're going to get a different car. Fair enough, you do take that chance, and it is a big chance. And look what just happened to me. You know, could I have been denied the warranty? Probably could have. But then, how you know, to be fair, the access port didn't cause the throwout bearing to go dry. You know, it was like it from the factory. So, you know, that's not my fault. It's obvious it's not my fault. And yeah, there's never any question about it anyway. So all good. Let's just go off of that topic, because I know it's we got some people this side of the fence, and we got other people this side of the fence. You know, one says, oh yeah, mod, you know, mod. The other ones say, hell no, you void your warranty. Well, you know what? It's your car. Do what you want. Like I said, you pay to play. You throw the dice. You take the gamble. You do get rewarded for that gamble, but then you can also get fucked. So, it's a lot of money to get fucked out of as well. But if you got the money to spend on all these extra modification parts, you got the money to put it right when it goes wrong. So let's look at it that way. But yeah, that's the access port. I've got to have the access port. It just smooths everything out. It makes this such a nice car to drive. But anyway, car is no longer fucked. I've got my happy face on. Car is better than it's ever been. It's like it's like going to get a completely different car. It's like I've just bought a brand new car. It's not the same car that it was when it went in. This clutch has always been a problem. So take this how you want. Take it with a pinch of salt. But if you've got a heavy clutch in your WRX, I would kind of keep an eye on things. First little creak or sound or anything, get it into the dealer and get them to take a look at it, because I think all these people who've got these heavy clutches have got no grease in the bearing, the throw out bearing, or very little grease. So anyway, worth thinking about. But then, like I said, every case is different. Remember I said yesterday when I made that video that every scenario is different. Someone else gets that creak and it's the housing, the pedal housing, you know, it needs to be taken apart. Someone else gets it, it's a throw out bearing. Someone else gets it, something else. You know, it's who knows what it all is, you know. But anyway, that's my story with it, and I am one happy camper. So anyway, thanks for watching again, folks. Who knows what the next video will be. Let's hope it's not any. Oh, the next video would be me fixing the damage that I done when I ran over that plate in the road. That will be my next video. Well, hopefully we do one before that, because that damage is going to take a while. That's not going to be a overnight fix. I'm here to pick up a bottle of wine and a Chinese takeaway. That's what I call a Friday night. Bottle of wine and a Chinese takeaway. Well, folks, thanks again for watching. Subscribe if you haven't already. It's always nice to have you back and follow along this this journey, and maybe one day there'll be a journey in another car, and probably be another WRX, because I'm thrilled to bits with this. But anyway, I'll shut the fuck up now. Thanks for watching. Catch you later, folks.